gonna scuff it down, clean it up. Then, it looks kind of grayish, but that's fine. It's gonna look blue. Wow, guys, I'm impressed. The quality is amazing. Very impressed, guys. All right, guys, the dash is back together, and it's looking like a brand new dash again. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're gonna continue working on the OBS. If you guys haven't seen any of the videos, I suggest to go back and watch the last 2 videos, I think. And those videos are gonna get you all caught up on where we are in the process of installing the new sound system for the OBS. In this video, I'm going to paint the dash. All the moldings, all the trim, door panels, that's done. I got that done on the last video. So, quick recap. These two are gonna go together. This is gonna be the front, and then this one here is gonna be with this one. That's the rear. Same thing on the other side. Front left, rear left, front right, rear right. Each set of tweeters, they're gonna have their own channel. So I'm gonna have 4 tweeters here, 4 tweeters on the other door, and I'm gonna run those in parallel, 4 channels at 2 ohms. Okay, good. So that's done. All the wiring is done. Now I'm about to start taking everything off as much as I can from the dash. I will be removing as many pieces as I can to paint them separately. That way it's gonna look a lot better. So let's get you guys on the tripod, and we're gonna start taking out everything I can, as much as I can. All right, so let's go. Alright guys, take a look. Half of the dash is gone. You guys saw it on the time lapse there. I started to remove part of the dash, and then I continued, and I kept going, and I kept going, and there's a lot of pieces coming off. So this is gonna be a lot easier to paint, to prep and paint. I have a small little crack here. Not sure if you can see it. Hopefully I can do something about it, fix it, or I don't know. It's not bad. Other than that crack, I don't think it's that bad. But yeah, look at that, guys. I was able to remove a lot of things here. The only thing I was not able to remove right now is this piece right here, this one here. And the reason why is because I have a ton of switches underneath here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 switches. I'm only using 4. But if you guys can see this right here, look. I need to take notes of all that wiring there, all those switches. Each one of those switches controls something. So yeah, and all this mess right here, that's all the alarm stuff. Yeah, it's a lot, but it works, so I'm gonna pretend you didn't see that. Okay, so let's continue with this. Tonight it's kind of late. I don't think I'm gonna have time tonight to continue working on this because it's late. I gotta get ready to go take a shower, go to bed, go to work. You know, tomorrow we're gonna continue with this. Now we are going to start prepping it up just the same way we did with the rest of the trim. And then there's gonna be a lot of masking here. I don't want any overspray anywhere where it shouldn't be. Okay, so that's that. I'm gonna show you all the pieces here I removed from the dash. This is the biggest one. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This little cubby here, not sure if I'm gonna paint it. I'll think about it. I might end up spraying it. The grills. I'm not sure if you guys remember on the last video I talked about replacing this because they're cracked. I ordered some from LMC truck. As soon as they get here, like I said before, I'm gonna put them on. If I like the way they fit, I will just spray paint them blue and forget about these two. Worst case scenario, if I don't like the fitment or the way they look on the dash, I will figure something out with this, and yeah, I'll make it better somehow. Okay, so this is the end of tonight. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. All right, stay tuned. All right, guys, it's the next day. We are ready to start prepping up the dash. As you can see, I'm protecting the floor. I'm protecting all my wiring, just in case dirt or some kind of overspray ends on the bottom of the floor here is not on the wiring. I don't think that's gonna happen, but I just want to protect it as much as I can. The next thing I'm gonna do before I start prepping these up is I'm gonna start cleaning up all these little corners here behind the cluster. There was a little bit of dirt. Not bad. It's not that bad. On this side, a little more. It's just a little dusty there. Okay, so I'm gonna start cleaning that up. I'm gonna use my tiny vacuum for that. It's perfect for those little corners. Once I'm done vacuuming and cleaning all this up, I'm going to get my scuffing pad, and I'm gonna do the same thing as I've done to all the rest of the trim. I'm gonna scuff it down, clean it up, then I will be taping up everything, the windshield, you name it, everything, the steering wheel column, everything. Once I'm ready for that, I will bring you guys out here with me so you guys can see what we're gonna do. All right, guys, as you guys were able to see in those clips, I washed it, I scuffed it down, and then I wiped it down again. So the dash looks super clean right now. Okay, I still have my water here. If you guys saw, I was using this bucket. The water looks super blue now because of all the junk that came off the dash and all the burnt stuff that the scuff pad took off. Anyway, that's done. What I'm gonna work on next is I'm gonna start taping down everything I don't want any paint on, including the windshield. Once I'm ready for the next step, I'm gonna bring you guys out here so you guys can watch me take care of this. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the next step. All right, guys, after maybe a couple of hours of taping and covering everything here, it's done. As you can see, I used a piece of cardboard between the dash and the windshield because there was still a gap. I tried to tape it, but there was still a gap and paint was gonna go in between the dash and the windshield, on the windshield, and that was gonna look like crap. So I decided to put cardboard and then plastic sheeting on the windshield, taped up as much as possible. This switch right here, I didn't want to mess with it because it's brittle. As you guys know, this dash is like glass, so I didn't want to mess with that. It was really hard to, I tried to take it off, but I couldn't. Same thing with these switches here. I tried to get them off, but I was afraid that the dash was gonna crack. Anyway, so that's done. Everything has been taped up on the bottom. I installed masking tape on the bottom here. Same thing on the other side. It's ready to go. Okay, it's ready to go. So next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna apply the adhesion promoter, and then 3 to 5 minutes later I'm gonna start painting this. I want to know how this is gonna turn out. I'm sure it's gonna look way better than what it is now. So let's take one last look at this dash, the way it looks now. Kind of look like grayish now that I scuffed it with the with that pad. It looks kind of grayish, but that's fine. It's gonna look blue after I'm done painting it. So let's go ahead and continue with this. Just start applying the adhesion promoter. All right, guys. Coat number 1. This is gonna be a light coat. Let's get started. All right, guys, second and last coat. I'm gonna do a wet coat on this one, and it should be plenty of coverage now. Let's do the last coat. Alright guys, I just finished painting this thing and it looks really nice. It's really nice. So now it's time to unmask it, remove all the tape and everything, see how it really looks. Alright, so I'll show you. I'm gonna show you all this after I'm done taking everything off, all the tape and plastic. Alright guys, I just removed all the masking tape and plastic and this is how it looks. It turned out really nice. Looks like a brand new dash. You can see right here, not sure if you can tell the difference between the old paint and the new, but everything looks really good except for this crack right here. It is what it is. I guess I was thinking about getting one of those covers to hide that, but it's really not that bad. That's the only crack it has, and I don't think it's ready for one of those layover things. I'm gonna let it be and hopefully it'll stay like this for a while. If not, I can always buy one of those covers. But the paint turned out really nice. Really nice. What do you guys think? Cool. Alright guys, so we're gonna continue working on this. Right now it's already late. I'm gonna go take a shower, go to sleep, go to work. Tomorrow I might start working on the dash. I might start working on putting the whole thing back together. Not sure. I think so, because all the parts, I have them scattered all over. I have some of them here, some of them inside the house, and everything has been painted. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Next thing, we're gonna be putting it back together. All right, until tomorrow, you guys stay tuned. I'll be right back. All right guys, it's the next day. We're gonna continue with this project. The next thing in the list is gonna be taking care of all the parts, all the black parts. And what I mean by that is cleaning them and repainting them or paint them in black. I'm gonna give them a little touch up with black paint. There's not that many. I have all the parts on the table. I'm gonna show you what they are. It's just a few small parts here. The vents, mostly the vents, that little cubby, and this piece right here is for the glove box right there. I have everything ready to go. I'm gonna repeat the process, same thing I've done with the rest of the plastics. Yeah, so let's do that, and as soon as that's, oh, hold on, that's much better. All right, so as soon as I'm done spray painting these right here, we're gonna go back in the garage and start putting the dash back together. All right, but I just remembered something. Before I do that, I got a delivery from LMC Truck. I ordered a few more parts. We are going to unbox all those items. Those are just the last pieces I was missing to get the interior 100% done. I'll unbox it once I'm done with this, and I'll show you what I bought. All right, so let's take care of this first. right, guys, before we start working on the dash, before we can start putting it back together, let's open up the box I was telling you guys about earlier. I ordered a few of the parts I was missing to get the interior done. This is the box right here, straight from LMC. So let's open up the box and see if all the parts I ordered are here. And then I'll show you what I ended up ordering from LMC. Okay. I have this is the order list right here. I'm gonna go through that right now. Let's get these bubbles out of here. Okay, one bag, one box, 2 boxes. And let's see what else is in here. Nothing. Just more bubble wrap. So let's put this on the side here. And let's see what I have here. I'm gonna go through the list, and once I read through the list, you guys are gonna know exactly what I ordered. Okay. So I ordered a grill dash speaker. I got the left and the right. If you guys remember, I showed you the original ones. That one of them is broken. It's missing a couple of those bars there. And like I said, if I like the fitment of the new ones, then great. I'm just gonna have to spray paint them to match the dash color. If I don't like them, then I'm gonna do something with this right here. But yeah, so I'm gonna read through the list first. So we got the grills. I'm missing one bolt for the hood hinge. When I removed the hood to get it painted and work on it, somehow I ended up losing one of the 4 bolts. So I ordered one. The next thing is gonna be hood hinge seal. It's gonna be the left and the right. These are the like sponges kind of looking thing, like gaskets. They go right next to the hinges under the hood. They should be in there as well. I order one tailgate handle bezel. I have one, but I have a plan for the other one. That's why I ordered one before I start working. I don't want to work on the original, so I'm gonna save that. I order one from LMC because there is something in the works I think I'm going to do, and I think you're gonna like it, but that's gonna be later on the road. All right, the next thing here, I have a set of sun visors. Yep, because like I mentioned before, my sun visors are cracked, are all flimsy, so I ordered a new set of sun visors. And the last thing I have here is the floor mat set. I went with the OEM style. Let's hope that they look as close as possible to the OEM. I know they're not gonna be as close to the OEM, but they're gonna be somewhat in that area. Cool. So this is the entire list. Let's open this up. Let's open this. Let's get the things out of the bag first. All right. So this one here is one of the what are this called? Hood hinge seal. This is one right here. It's gonna be the left and the right. So I got one right there, and I got one right here. Okay. I got those two. I got the tailgate bezel right here. Nothing fancy, nothing special. It's just the stock one, but I got plans for this one. Gonna have to stay tuned to see that. Okay, now this is the bolt. This is the bolt for the hinge I was missing. I have one on there now, but it's not the same. Now I have all four of them again. Cool. And now let's take a look at the grill. Take a look at these grills here. Let's see. This one should be. This one's the passenger side. This is the passenger. Wow, guys, I'm impressed. The quality is amazing. It almost looks like OEM. Okay, so I'm gonna show you this from close. I'm gonna close up on this. So let's see. Look at the quality on this. Now, all I got left to do is just try them out and make sure it works. They work. Okay? So, let's keep opening this up right here. So this is one. This is the passenger side. I'll put them on right now. I'll try it. I'll try them on right now. Okay? And then this is the driver's side. Again, guys, the quality is very good. Okay, so this is this one here. It looks exactly like the original, guys. Wow, perfect. Perfect. Okay. All right, moving on to the next thing. Let me put all this in here. Alright, let me get this out of the way. Alright, let's open up this box here. This is gonna be for the visors. Okay. Wow. They look really nice, guys. They look really, really nice. Look at this. I'm gonna show you the old one, the original one. So this is what I had on the truck. Look at this, guys. This is what I was talking about. They're falling apart. 32 years old. Look at this. Okay? So I'm gonna replace it with this. I'm excited, that's for sure. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so this is what I want to see. What is this right here? It's got like a hologram sticker here. If you can see this, this is like the GM logo in there, right here. Okay. So these are supposed to be exactly as the OEM. We're gonna take a look. So far, very impressed, guys. So far, very impressed. They don't feel cheap at all. I'm gonna bring you guys in here closer so you guys can see what I'm talking about. This is the passenger side. Wow. This should this should make the interior look a lot better. So comparing these OEM style floor mats to what I used to have there before, these were okay. This motor trend, they were okay, but this is what I wanted. And as you can see, two different sizes. The driver's side is a lot bigger than the passenger. See what I mean? Cool. All right. So there it is, guys. I just opened up that box and I showed you guys exactly what I ordered. Everything is here. I am impressed with the quality. LMC, they're stepping up the game. It's their quality is a lot better than a few years ago, that's for sure. If you guys remember, I bought the entire grill, headlights, everything there, and a bunch of other parts. So far, I haven't had a bad experience with LMC. I'm not being sponsored by LMC. I'm buying everything out of my own money. But I'm just telling you guys, if you guys need any parts for your trucks, I think you should go with LMC. I haven't had one problem with it, with the company. All right, so let's get back to the truck and start putting it back together. All right, guys, I have decided to do something about the steering column. It's not that bad, but everything else is gonna look super nice, super clean, painted, and I can't leave the steering column like that. Even though it's not really bad, but I think I can make it look better by spraying it with semi-gloss paint. So what I'm gonna do right now is, before we start putting everything back together, I have to paint that. I'm gonna remove as much things as I can, if that's possible. I think the only thing I'm gonna be able to remove is this for the hazards, and then on the other side I don't think I can remove any of those levers there. But like I said, I'm gonna remove as much as I can, and then I will be scuffing it. You know the process, the same thing I've done throughout the whole truck and the trim. I'm gonna do that to the steering wheel. The steering column. I can't even talk right now. Anyway, so let's get busy on that and start taping everything up. Let's go. All right, guys. Everything has been taped up. I wasn't able to remove these two levers here, so I'm gonna have to leave them in place. The steering wheel has been protected. Everything else has been taped up. The only thing I was able to remove was the hazards button there. Everything else is gonna stay, and we are ready to go. I'm gonna start scuffing. I have my scuffing pads here. I'm gonna go ahead and scuff that up, clean it up, and we're gonna paint it. Let's go. All right, guys, the steering column has been painted. It came out really nice. Now it looks like a brand new steering column. Now everything is gonna match. Steering column is painted, the dash is painted, and everything else is painted. So the next thing I'm gonna work on is I'm gonna start assembling the rest of the parts. I'm gonna bring all the pieces, and before the end of this video I want to have the dash back together. All right, so let's go ahead and start putting everything back. Alright guys, the dash is back together and it's looking like a brand new dash again. Check this out. Everything looks brand new. I like it a lot. And the grills, they fit perfect. Nice. Took me a while to get all these back together, but the end result is really, really nice. And the steering column looks very well. Cool. I like it. One more thing, guys. One more thing. What do you guys think? Can't wait to put it back together, to put the whole thing back together. Anyway, so this is gonna be the end of this video, guys. I know this one is a little longer than usual, but there was a lot in this video. I did so much work on this video. Anyway, so stay tuned for the next part. Not sure exactly what video it's gonna be. Maybe it's 5 of the build, but we're getting so much closer every day. Next thing I'm gonna work on is gonna be the carpet. The carpet is gonna go back in, and then after the carpet, we're gonna do, I believe, the headliner, and we're gonna start working. Finally, we're gonna start working on the install, all the components, the amp rack, and then we still gotta build the box, the subwoofer box. There's a lot to do still, but we're getting closer. So thank you guys for watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Stay tuned, because there's gonna be a lot more, and it's gonna get better from here on out. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.